Welcome back, gang, man. Today's lit because today we're going to be talking about the top 5 brokers to use for HFX trading. We're going to make a part 2 video with Forex brokers, but today I want to focus solely on HFX trading. For you guys who don't know what HFX trading is, HFX is just high frequency trading. So unlike Forex and all the other brokers, there's no stop loss or gains and none of that. You basically just predict which way a market is going to go in a certain amount of time, and if it happens, you get your payout. Simple as that. You don't really have to worry about how high or how low the market goes. You just simply get your payout. So, inside the group chat, a lot of people have been asking, different things like, what are the top brokers to use for HFX? For you guys out there that don't know what a broker is, a broker is somebody who places the calls or the puts for you. So basically, you place a trade, whether the market is going to go up or going to go down, and you let the broker know, and the broker places that trade for you. And if you win your percentage, the broker gets a cut, you get your payout for it, and everybody is happy. But different brokers have little tweaks and different little rules that they put in there that a lot of people don't know, such as turnover ratio, right? So if I put in $150, I can't take my money out until I get that times 2 or times 3. Like, that is insane. You don't want to be stuck in that predicament, right? Certain payouts are a lot lower. Some brokers only go up to like 75%, which is crazy, right? So that means if I put in $20, I'm only getting $15 at most, right? At most, or maybe, $12 to $15 at most back on the payout. Right, so we don't want to be stuck with brokers like that, right? So me personally, I've been in touch with a lot of brokers. I've done a lot of research with brokers. So I have a top 5 broker list for HFX, like I said. But before we get into anything, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you find this information useful or valuable to you in any type of way, give this video a thumbs up. That's gonna help me out on the algorithms and help more people out there that need this information get taught this information, basically. We also have a group chat where we talk to you one-on-one, provide you the best broker for you, etc. Get into more details about all this type of stuff, and everybody is happy. Everybody makes good profits from it. The link is down low if you want to get in tune with that. But me personally, it's helped me out a lot, and a lot of this information that we talk about on here is going to be in that group chat, just some more details. So like I said, if that's something you're interested in, make sure you tap that link down low. So without further ado, let's get into it. Today, I'm gonna be pulling up my top 5 brokers on my phone. Reason why I wanna do this kind of because a lot of people who, I teach, and a lot of people that I talk to about trading, some of them do it on their phone. This is the type of access that they have to. They don't really have access to computers and stuff like that. And as we all know, you can do trading on your phone, you can do trading on your computer, your iPad, anything, right? So today we're gonna do it on the phone. I'm gonna share it on the screen. And yeah, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so here right now is a list basically of where most of the brokers that I've chose is at. It's a lot of details in there on why some people should choose these brokers over the other ones. A lot of details and a lot of benefits that I think can help a lot of people out just worldwide, not even here in America. So some of these brokers, I think one of these brokers that I'm gonna choose you cannot get in the United States. But if you're anywhere else in the world, you can get access to, and it's, like I said, a really good broker. And that broker actually is Binarycom. I'm gonna have that at my number 5. You could put a minimum deposit as low as $5, right? So you can hop into this and you don't even need to, throw $100, $150 to get started. You can get started with as low as $5. So that's very rare inside of the broker world. Like I said, you cannot do this in America, but in any other country, feel free. Like I said, this is really a really good broker. There's a demo account for you to practice on, for you to play on. Their max payout is 85%, which is pretty good. It's not the best, but it's I give it an 8 out of 10 when I give it for rankings for binary option payouts. And the minimum trade you can make is $1, so that's also really good. So like I said, this is why I ranked this number 5. Unfortunately, you cannot get it in the United States, like I said, but if you're in any other country, I really recommend this. Like I said, you don't have to you don't have to put a lot of money on the line, so if you're learning and you're experimenting and different things like that, you don't really have to worry about losing a lot of money. Like I said, the minimum you put in is $5, right? Okay, so here at number 4, I got Pocket Option. Pocket Option is actually one of the brokers that I started with personally. It moves pretty fluent. Maximum profit for this, which is why I love Pocket Option so much, is 96%. So, you know, sometimes, and this happens a lot on the weekends when the market is closed, the brokers try to, you know, persuade the traders out there to go attack the market when you really shouldn't, because the news is crazy. So like I said, you could damn near make exactly what you put in a trade, which is pretty scary for, you know, the people out there who are really good traders. Minimum deposit is $50, which is not a lot at all for, you know, a broker. Like I said, a lot of them ask for 150 and plus. So $50 is very, very good price to have for, you know, starting off at. Minimum trade is $1, which is, like I said, is really good. You know, you have $5 left on your account. You don't really have to worry about putting in money. You can still, you know, grind it out a little bit. You could trade crypto, you could trade commodities, stocks, currency pairs. So this gives you a variety of, you know, different things you could trade. Different ways of making money. And like I said, you can use this platform on, you know, your iPhone, your computer, and etc. and all that. So like I said, Pocket Option is one of the brokers that I recommend a lot of people to use. You can use this broker in the United States, so I highly recommend using this, especially if you're starting off. Like I said, there's some brokers out there that, you know, are really good brokers, but if you're starting off, it's not really best suitable for you to attack that broker, because it's going to be a lot of information for you to learn in such quick time in order for you to start making profits. But Pocket Option isn't one of those brokers. It's nice and simple. Like I said, it's $50 to get to start your account for trading. You could trade all types of things on there, and you could have it anywhere in the United States, Europe, Africa, etc. It's very, very, very good in the trade world. So I have Pocket Option at number 4. All right, so number 3, we got Forex. Forex is also another broker that I used a lot. I actually had a lot of money on this broker. So I personally have a lot of experience with this broker. Some of the difference with this broker is it has rollover option. So for you, those of you who don't know what rollover option is, rollover just gives you more time on a bet. So if you place a bet and let's say it's not going your way, let's say if you went for a call, but the market is dropping significantly and you think it's going to shoot back up, you know, in a certain amount of time, but you just don't have enough time yet, you can roll over and give your trade more time. So that's one of the benefits that this broker has. The charts are pretty fluent. Some people do think that the charts move funny at times during the day. Me personally, I haven't experienced anything like that, but like I said, Forex is pretty good. It's pretty efficient. You know, I recommend traders who've been trading for, you know, at least a month or two to use this broker. If you are starting off, do not use this broker. Like I said, it's a lot of money to start off with. The minimum you can start off with is $250. So the minimum deposit you can put into this broker is $250. Like I said, but there's more benefits and things like that for you to do while you're trading. The minimum trade you could take is $1. You can trade this broker in America as well. So if you're in America, this is also, like I said, a good broker for you. If you're anywhere else in the world, like I said, you also could use this broker as well. So I ranked Forex at number 3, and those are the reasons why. Also, one more thing about Forex that I forgot to say, when there's heavy traffic on that broker, like I said, the charts are very spiky. They'll sometimes kick you out mid-trade. So there's, like I said, there's some bad experience that I've had personally with it, but most of the time, like I said, it moves smoothly. It moves very, very smoothly. It gives you the rollover option, and it gives you a lot of, you know, different ways to make money. So that's, like I said, that's why I put Forex at number 3. So let's get into number 2. Okay, here at number 2, I got RaceOptions. Reason why I went with RaceOptions is because it's very, very smooth. The market could handle a lot of traffic. So unlike Forex, if a lot of people hop on RaceOption, it doesn't really affect the way the market moves for you. The payouts are really good. It could go up to 95 to 96%. Very, very, very fluent. One of the disadvantages for it, for, you know, a lot of traders that are starting off is it's a $250 minimum deposit to start your trading account. So, you know, if you're somebody that don't really have a lot of money, it could be a struggle for you to have this type of broker. You can use this in America, which is why I love it. You can use it anywhere else in the world. And, you know, like I said, it's one of my favorite brokers. The payout is 90% max, which is pretty good. You could trade Forex, stocks, CFDs, commodities, and etc. It's pretty good. They also give you bonus options. I'm not a big fan of the bonus option. Reason why is because I feel like that's money you got to pay back. You know, I don't want to hop into something knowing that I had to owe them this amount of money before I start making profits. I'm going to start off, you know, with ground zero. You know, everything I make is I can deposit it with or withdraw whenever I want to. So race option, like I said, is number 2 for those reasons. All right, before we get to number 1, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you feel like you learned something so far here on this channel. Like I said, that's gonna help others out there that need this type of information get it, you know, so we all can eat at the end of the day. If you have any questions so far, put it in the comments down low, and I'm gonna try to get back to everybody as soon as possible. All right, back to the rankings. All right, so for my number 1, I got BinaryScent. BinaryScent is OC. I love it. The charts move very, very fluent. It never really spikes out on me. The charts never really spike out in general. The minimum deposit to put on there is 250. So like I said, this is for more of the traders, you know, who have a little bit more funds, a little bit more money that they could throw into the market and start off with. Like I said, you do not want to start off into something with a lot of money into your trade account. Like I said, you're gonna be making a lot of mistakes, and you don't want to be making mistakes with money on the line, right? So like I said, this is for the traders who, you know, been in the game for a little bit. One thing I love about this is the minimum trade is 10 cents, right? So I'm talking about, like, if you down to your last quarter, you can still trade on here, right? You don't have to worry about throwing in money. And I've seen people flip a $2 account to 2,000, right? I've seen it. So it's crazy. And it gives you an option to be able to do that. Most brokers, the minimum is $1. They're not gonna let you do anything less than $1. But this is 10 cents, so that's why it's pretty cool. You could trade CFDs, Forex, options, and all that on here. You can use it in the United States. So like I said, if you're a US trader, this is something that I highly recommend you use, especially, like I said, if you've been in the game for a while. If you could use it in Europe, Australia, anywhere else, you also could use BinaryScent. So like I said, me personally, this is a very fluent market. Like I said, when you're trading, it also gives you the rollover option. So like I said, if you're in a trade, you think you don't have enough time, you can always add more time to your trade. So it kind of does everything else that the other brokers do, but just a little better and a little bit more efficient, and it gives you a little bit more options. So that's why I ranked this number 1. I highly recommend, like I said, you get this broker if you've been in the game for a while. This is the broker that I personally use. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 HFX brokers that I think people should go out there and use. If you are not using one of those brokers, I don't know. I don't really have a high suggestion for a lot of the other brokers out there. So like I said, those are my top 5 that I highly recommend. I tell all the traders that, you know, I get in touch with, that, you know, that I educate. And those are, you know, one of those 5 should be the brokers that you use. So like I said, if you feel like you learned something from this video, show some love, give this video a thumbs up. You know, it's going to help others out there, you know, get this type of information that you just got. Like I said, I've paid for many courses. I paid for other things with trading and all that. And I just want to give it back to you guys. You know, like I said, I feel like some of the stuff shouldn't even be paid to teach and all that. So like I said, I'm giving this back to you guys. So in favor, show some love. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Keep up with the content that we will be posting here on just getting money, trading, you know, different things that I think can help you guys out with doing these type of side hustles or whatever they are for you. So with all that being said, one love, peace. Hope you guys learned something. And with further ado, we gone.